Wasn't she the border czar over all of this?
She was never the border czar.
The border czar.
Don't you have all these articles saying she was in this document from Congress.gov?
Welcome back to the JP Rap channel, my beautiful freedom-loving friend. This is where we like to call out the lies, hypocrisy, and corruption of tyrants and Satan, shine the light of awareness on woke absurdities, and highlight the amazing work of other freedom fighters, because truth conquers. And one of the things that truth conquers is gaslighting, which is nothing more than another method of lying. We rewrite history. We tell you that what you saw and heard isn't what you saw and heard. It's the 1984 statement from Orwell. The party's final, most essential command was to get the people to disbelieve the senses of their eyes and ears. That's what gaslighting is. You have a memory, you know something, and they say, no, you don't. And if you're a sheeple, you're compliant with outsourcing your perspective to those who told you that your original perspective is incorrect. That's gaslighting. Welcome to 2024. We're in gaslighting season. You know how Kamala was a laughing stock, never did anything amazing? Hit the media gaslighting button. The propaganda machine is going full force. Go! And now, Kamala, she is the most beloved person. But the border, it's horrible. She was never the border czar. These articles say she was. We're trying to scrub the internet of those because we're gaslighting you. And of course, part of gaslighting is the ones doing it never say, I am gaslighting you, here we go. It's part of the lies, hypocrisy, and deception, ladies and gentlemen. If we sit around and wait for someone to give us permission to tell ourselves we're being gaslighted, you're waiting around forever. This is something, the ones gaslighting you, they don't give you permission to acknowledge they're gaslighting you. It's something a sheep, they just sit there being gaslit, but a lion thinks for themselves. They say, I know when I'm being gaslit, and this is it. And that's what I see, ladies and gentlemen. So for me, it is astonishing that the powers that be, as in like the hidden people, the deep state, which my definition of the deep state is unelected people in positions of power who typically control politicians through bribes or donations, who violate the constitutional rights and human rights of people like you and I. That's the deep state. And they are full force gaslighting us through media propaganda and internet censorship about Kamala Harris. Thing about gaslighting is if you see it, you don't fall for it. But just like carbon monoxide poisoning, if you don't know it's there, you'll unfortunately fall for it. So I'm a big fan of knowing it's there and calling it out. And there is a short, concise, like a 2-minute clip that calls it out beautifully by Freedom Toons. And I just shout out to Freedom Toons once again. You can check out their YouTube channel. It's just Freedom Toons. I've reacted to their videos before. They do a great job of shortly and concisely portraying what's going on through an entertaining cartoon format. I love it. Combining entertainment with awakening information. If I didn't know any better, I'd say that's what I try to do. And they do it their own way. I love it. And their YouTube channel, it is growing, almost 1 million subscribers. So shout out to them. And if you're not already following them, just know I recommend it, but think for yourself. Ask your doctor if Freedom Toons is right for you, and then ignore your doctor and do whatever the hell you please. So this clip of theirs that we're gonna check out masterfully portrays the gaslighting that's happening about Kamala Harris. And the cartoon is called The New Kamala Harris, not the one that your senses have been perceiving, but this is the new one that we told you you've been seeing the whole time. We'll get back to the video in just a second, but first I want to say we are seeing an incredible great awakening in our country. I mean, just in the past 6 months alone, only 225 conspiracy theories have been proven true, but who's counting? And one of these topics is all the indisputable data coming out about the medical experiment that they psychologically coerced 80% of the population into getting. So watch this.
We're using these now broadly in combination. Our first publication was in the Journal of American Physicians and Surgeons. Second one was the Springer Nature Journal, a curious journal of biomedical science. This is now copyrighted, trademarked as the McCullough Protocol Base Spike Protein Detoxification, meaning it's a base. We can increase doses of them. We can add other products to them. We can tailor it to the patient's problem. But most people who've had one or more episodes of SARS-CoV-2 infection with some symptoms, and certainly I think everybody who's taken one of these vaccines should play it safe and go on McCullough protocol-based spike protein detoxification. These are widely available in any natural store, Amazon, online retailers. Wellness Company, I think, makes the best-in-class product. Its nattokinase is combined with 5 minor ingredients, which play an assistive role and all have supportive data like black sativa extract, niracemas, and dandelion extract. So you can actually find data to support them. So spike support, you get the nattokinase, plus you get a lot more, and then adding in the bromelain and curcumin. So I can tell you, I broadly recommend that to my patients. It takes a long time to detoxify. People have had this in their body for a couple of years. And I tell them, please don't expect this is going to be over within 2 weeks.
The Spike Detox Trio is being used around the world to help people, and the most fascinating part is it's 100% natural. The recommendation by the Wellness Company's medical board is to do a 3 to 6 month regimen. Say goodbye to those man-made spike proteins by going to twc.health/JPReacts and use code JPReacts to get 15% off. Your body will thank you. Now back to the video.
Meet your new Democratic nominee, Kamala Harris.
Why would you nominate her? Wasn't she the border czar over all of this?
She was never the border czar.
Borders are.
Don't you have all these articles saying she was in this document from Congress.gov?
You are forgetting that she was the border czar.
Yeah, that's the gaslighting. It tells you, no, this has always been the reality. This has always been the way, which is another way of saying you're forgetting what you know. We want you to forget. We demand that you forget. Which, by the way, I love the depiction of, like, this is like the robot that represents the gaslighting. Its head is a TV. It's got D for Democrat, obviously. I really like the TV feature. And by the way, I love how they're portraying Kamala. I don't think it's disrespectful. I think it's accurate.
Border czar.
You're forgetting it.
Fine. Okay. Well, what about this bail fund for rioters in 2020 that she promoted?
She never donated to a BLM bail fund.
Ow. I literally have her tweet promoting the exact bail fund right here.
No, you do not.
She said we have to defund the police.
No, she didn't.
What? It was like her whole platform.
No, it wasn't.
You're denying things we all saw.
That's how absurd it is. The gaslighting, it's just relentless propaganda that tells you exactly what the robot is literally telling you. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Shoot it out of your hands. It's censored. It's gone. You can't find it. Well, I have a screenshot. No, you don't.
There are records.
No, there aren't.
No record.
She was ranked the single most liberal senator in the country.
No, she was not.
You can't gaslight voters into...
Kamala Harris is conservative.
What?
Well, that's true. She was considered the most liberal senator in all of the U.S. Senate. And of course, that's great if you're a radical leftist, which is synonymous with communist. You like that kind of thing. Most people, and I'm not just talking about conservatives, but most liberals would say, no, that's radical leftism. That's not liberalism. I don't support that. No, well, she's conservative. That's what she is. By the way, she's black. She was never Indian. Cut to her with an Indian actress. Yeah, we're Indian. No, you never saw that clip, did you? You did? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And of course, if a lion, you sit there saying, no, I did. But if you're a sheep, no, you didn't. Okay, I didn't. I'm like, I'm the mistake. I'm in an abusive relationship with the people I give my power away to. If it's not a domestic relationship, it is a federal relationship with the government and the deep state behind the government. Let's keep going.
She was ranked the most conservative senator.
And this, of course, is going into comedic exaggeration to portray how ridiculous it is. And they have to really exaggerate because this is already really ridiculous in reality.
How can you erase her entire history?
I can imagine what will be unburdened by what was.
Kamala 2.0 is a new creation. Kamala 2.0 is appealing. With Kamala 2.0, we will reach the broadest and most important mass of the electorate.
Brat, it's Brat Summer in the coconut tree.
Permanently online homosexuals.
Good luck.
I love it. In just over 2 minutes, you have what the gaslighting is portrayed. I mentioned carbon monoxide poisoning earlier. That's a gas you can't smell or taste, really perceive. Gaslighting, when you don't know what's happening, you can't perceive it. So this is basically the carbon monoxide protector, carbon monoxide alarming us to the gaslighting. Now, you and I probably already know it's there, but this alarm going off, it's entertaining, it's reaffirming, and hopefully it gets in front of a lot of people whose metaphoric homes are filled with the carbon monoxide of Kamala Harris gaslight. With that said, shout out again to Freedom Toons. Check them out on YouTube. Let me know what you think about all the gaslighting and how this video portrayed it in the comments below. I always love hearing and learning what you think, my beautiful freedom loving friend. With that said, I'll look forward to seeing you on our next video. But until then, don't fall for it.